How did you use media technologies in the constructing,
researching,
planning,
evaluating?
researching? We used Internet Explorer to research conventions and theory related to the hybrid of thriller and social realism films. We made great use of the BFI website due to its reliable information and in-depth content regarding the history of both genres.
YouTube as a media outlet was essential to gain an understanding of the conventions such as Vertigo and more recent texts such as The Perfect Guy. It also helped us to discover suitable music for our trailer, as many artists upload their music material free of charge.
Blogger was useful for our research in that we were able to look at the work of previous A2 students, where we acquired inspiration and a rough idea of what was to be expected from our trailer production in terms of the quality of the camera and overall narrative.
We used planning.
You'd go, planning?
Oh, okay. Planning. We used YouTube for uploading our planning productions such as digital storyboards and our general ideas. This was mainly so we could upload the posts to Blogger.
Deciding that iMovie would be the most efficient software, we chose to piece together our digital storyboard. The software allowed us to add on a soundtrack, therefore creating a more dynamic production.
And
Our experience during AES in choosing to use Movie Maker for this particular task motivated us to use iMovie for A2, as Movie Maker proved to be rather limited when editing and piecing the different images together.
Seeing as we had a large number of call sheets to complete, Microsoft Excel proved to be the most efficient software in completing them quickly and accurately, as well as maintaining the same structure for all of them thanks to the grids and cells. The only issue that we faced was trying to manipulate the data to appear in a certain way. However, we overcame this issue by watching tutorials on YouTube.
Presentation technologies, including Prezi, eMaze and Canva, also played a large role in our planning stage, as we found them to be clear modes of presenting our planning information, such as costume details and prop information. We explored a larger scope of presentation technologies at A2, as a few that we used at AS proved to be fairly simple and not reflective of our technological skills. When using Prezi at A2 level, we used more advanced features such as adding on voiceovers to the editing paths.
Lastly, we used the Sony camera for taking still photographs of our character costumes and some of the props which we were planning to use. Furthermore, we used it for test footage, which proved to be a significant part of our planning stage, in order to discover the right camera in order to discover the right camera zoom setting and colour gradient. We used the same camera to take...
Do you want to start that sentence again so we can cut it?
We used the same camera to take the still photographs which we later used in producing our trailer. That make sense? Yeah. Cool.
Instruction.
Go!
We were going, Sydney.
Oh.
You know.
iMovie was essential in creating our trailer as it allowed us to edit and piece together our shots. We developed our use of this software at A2 by utilising more advanced functions such as sound overlays and manipulating the background noise. We also created dynamic effects through using multiple functions at once, as seen in the car park scene of our trailer. Although we were able to advance our use of iMovie at A2,
Thank you.
Just wait.
okay. Ready?
Go.
Although we were able to advance our use of iMovie at A2, we would have preferred to have used Final Cut Pro based on the professional settings available and the feature of background processing and the stabilisation of control over editing nuisances.
With our production, we used the Sony FDR AXP33 due to its high-tech features such as the 120 high-speed rec and its 29.88mm wide-angle lens. It proved to be an efficient piece of technology in that there was a playback feature, which allowed us to decide whether a piece of footage needed to be refined or not. The general quality of the camera was better than the camera used last year, which ultimately improved the overall look of our trailer, as shots were sharper in colour and lacked the pixelated effect often experienced on cheaper modes of filming technology.
We used the iPhone 5S to record voiceovers as we found this piece of technology to be the most accessible and efficient due to its simple manner of uploading and airdropping to the iMac. As well as this, the quality was high and lacked the static effect often heard when trying to record the voiceovers on the equipment. We found this to be the case at AS when we tried recording the voiceovers on the computer.
We decided to film a few of our evaluation questions, as we're doing so now on the iPhone 7. Its flexibility when uploading videos to the Mac. Although the quality is not as high as that of the Sony camera, it is still effective in obtaining clear footage. We do not need to edit or change it too much. Like our planning stage, we have made use of presentation software such as Prezi to accompany our voiceovers and add images of our work. Overall, media technology played a significant role during AS and A2, whereby without technology, our trailer could not have been created. Based on the more advanced nature of our A2 production, our use of technology was more thorough and responsible for the maturity of our trailer in comparison to our film opening from last year. During both years, we made great use of Facebook as a group in order to communicate our ideas and organise filming days, thus demonstrating how media technology was responsible for upholding the overall organisation and existence of our production.
You ready?
Yeah? Filming?
Yes.